Cellular health is fundamentally reliant on our cells cleaning themselves. Autophagy, which is the counterpart of growth, but it needs room to do its job. Autophagy is like the body's natural, large recycling plant. Simply, it is a play of balance between growth and cleanup. But knowing how our nutrition patterns affect cellular health is key to knowing what cellular health is. It is not an isolated mechanism and is proportionately interlinked with nutrient excess or deficiency. Previously, we looked at how cellular cleanup was enhanced when nutrient signaling drops, which supports clearing damaged mitochondria and misfolded proteins from cells. Now we consider how macronutrient excess, too much energy, glucose, amino acids, or fats, strongly inhibits cellular cleanup, and what that may mean for the body. Macronutrients control cellular cleanup. mTOR activation from amino acids like leucine and insulin, and lipotoxicity from excess fatty acids are each associated with suppressing autophagy and impairing the cell's recycling centers. So, a further question follows naturally. Does nutrient intake staying constantly above requirement keep signaling switched on long enough to disrupt the cell's cleanup process? It is suggested that micronutrients do not suppress or control the primary nutrient sensing switch the way constant macronutrient surplus does. Under sustained macronutrient availability, the signal that would normally instruct the cell to return to baseline maintenance is not received. Whelan and Thompson, 2010, describe how continuous nutrient signaling reorients cellular metabolism toward growth and storage at the expense of the clearance pathways autophagy depends on. Without that clearance, damaged mitochondria, misfolded proteins, and general metabolic waste appear to accumulate progressively rather than being processed and removed. Additionally, Folder and colleagues, 2010, note that a cell's stress response, protective or destructive, depends heavily on how long the stress persists. Where nutrient excess is sustained, the cell may lose its natural ability to alternate between building new material, anabolism, and breaking down old waste, catabolism, its metabolic flexibility. Over extended periods, chronic suppression of cellular cleanup has been associated in the literature with accelerated aging markers, protein toxicity, and metabolic disturbance. Consistent with this, Castelli and colleagues, 2026, note that suppressing the mTOR pathway, the reverse of sustained overnutrition, is associated with strengthened antioxidant defenses and reduced age-related inflammation. Further, Espinosa Salas and Gonzalez Arias, 2023, add that macronutrient requirements are best met through nutrient-dense whole foods to support health and reduce disease risk. None of this suggests that a single meal, or even a single day of surplus macronutrients, carries meaning in isolation. The proposition under consideration concerns pattern rather than exception, a sustained absence of the maintenance signal, not its occasional postponement. Cellular health, considered holistically, may depend more on whether the body is ever given the freedom to shift into repair, giving it the space it needs to clear the waste. A point worth carrying forward, and this is an essential factor in diet for growth, recovery, and longevity principles. Based on individual suitability and health status. Subscribe. Go deeper. Holistic high-performance health.